Hey guys, two things. I'm sorry that I look like crap because I just got out of the shower. Because you know when you're in the shower and you're thinking of stuff and then some idea just pops in your head and you instantly want to do it. Well, I'm at that point right now. Um, this video may be a trigger to some people, and to others it might help. I don't know. But for some reason, I want to give my personal opinion about cutting and my point of view of suicide. Um, First, I used to cut myself. I recently just stopped. Um, and see why I did it in the first place. I mean, I used to do it since I was in the fifth grade, fifth maybe fourth grade, and I'm in ninth grade now. So I've done it for a while. But see, why I cut in the first place was because I was bullied all the time, and I blamed myself for everything. Like if kids were to bully me and kids didn't like me, I would get upset to the point where I would punish myself because I always thought, well, it's my fault that they don't like me. It's my fault because of whatever. It was just my fault. So I would cut myself. But also, it took my mental pain away, or so I thought. But to me, I'm starting to realize as I get older that it didn't take my depression away. It distracted me. That's what I think. Because when you have whatever object you use and then your wrist or your thigh and you cut yourself, you're not thinking of your depression. You're not thinking of what's going on. You don't think of anything that's around you. You're only thinking about that first cut that you made. That's the first thing you're thinking about. You're not thinking about anything else. And then that stinging, throbbing pain in your wrist it makes you stop thinking about the pain that's inside of you. And then once you're done and you put your object away and you're trying to get your wrist to stop bleeding, you're still not thinking about your pain on the inside. And then once that physical pain goes away, that's when your mental pain starts to come back, like a slap in the face. So then you feel that you have to do it again and again and again to get the pain to go away. And that's what I did. And when my friends found out, they were hurt. And I didn't realize how much it hurt them until one of my close friends started doing it to themselves. I didn't realize how much it hurt until somebody else kind of made it vice versa. So I'm starting to quit. And me and her both made a promise that we're going to stop. We're not going to do this anymore because we realized how much it hurts. And my heart goes out to anybody out there who's doing it, who thinks that they have no other way out of escaping pain, so they turn to hurting themselves. And I give my heart out to you guys, whoever's doing it. And I really hope that this video helps a little bit, it just opens your eyes just a little bit. Doesn't matter, I just hope it opens your eyes just a minute. And honestly, when I used to cut myself, I honestly, I would wake up the next morning and I would look at my wrist and I'm getting ready for school and I'm thinking, how am I gonna hide these? It's too hot to wear a sweater. It's too hot to wear a long sleeve shirt. And plus I have gym. How am I gonna do all this? So basically I would wear a jacket and people would be like, how are you wearing a jacket? It's like 90 degrees out here. And I said, I'm used to it. But really, I'm like, under my jacket, I am boiling hot. Like, I'm ready to, like, die. So, I thought of, dang it. I thought of another idea that would kind of help. I had, in my middle school, I had one of those desks where there wasn't, like, a box thing under it. So I could just put my arm under it and just keep my wrist there. That way nobody could see it, nobody would know that it was there. So that's what I did for a while. And then the scars started to fade. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm safe. I would continue doing what I'm doing. And then like a month later, I would do it again. And it really, it sucked. And now I'm starting to realize, was any of it worth it? I mean, yeah, I recently just stopped. And now I look back and I'm thinking, okay, was any of that worth it? It didn't help anything. I mean, at the moment it did, but not at that specific. But now, I'm always gonna have memories of what I did. And I'm not ashamed of my scars. I'm not. And honestly, I'm not ashamed. Because they tell my story. But I wish I would have told my story in a different way. Instead of going to that resort. And, which leads to my next point, suicide. I lost 2 people that I've known to suicide. One was my best friend, and the other one was my girlfriend. It hurt. I will admit, it tore me apart. And